Hello, class. This is Professor Payne, and this discussion is going to be about how to read your feedback on the graded rubric. So, what I have here is a rubric open that applies to discussion boards. So, you can see here you have exemplary, proficient, needs improvement, and not evident. So, when I grade, I go in here and I look at your post, and if you have a clear point of view and you use rich and significant detail, I'm going to award you 40 points. And the score is applicable across this row for comprehension. So keep in mind this is comprehension. So your discussion board should show comprehension of the reading assignment, the article, or whatever it is that drives the content for your discussion board. And I always encourage students to put some of the course concepts in there as well. Anyhow, I'm not going to go through all of these. Timeliness is self-explanatory. You're either on time or you're not. If you're one day late, you get a deduction. If you're 2 or more days late, you get 0 points for that. Engagement is the same thing. Rich content, meaningful response, addressing the prompts and the instructions for responding to peers. And then you'll see how these categories play out as well. Writing mechanics. Is the information clearly understood? Is proper citation methods, which is APA for this course, and no errors in citations. This also applies to mechanics. So if there's a lot of spelling or grammatical errors, then you can have points deducted for that as well. Reading your feedback. Once you get a grade and you go to the assignment to see what information there is to explain the grade, there's going to be some general feedback that pops up immediately. And that's more general in nature. I will always put a comment in there that says, please open the graded rubric for clarity of your score. How do you find that clarity? Well, you open the graded rubric and you'll see that I put feedback in this block here. This feedback is going to be very specific and is strictly going to apply to the comprehension side of it. Timeliness. I will not put feedback in here unless you're late. If you're late, then I'll put some feedback in there that says, please get your assignment in by the due date, which for discussions is Thursday nights. And this applies to responses as well. If you respond after Sunday, then you could have points deducted here, or sometimes I deduct them here in engagement if you're late. So each block you need to open if it's not already open when you pull up the graded feedback. In engagement, you'll see comments here, and in writing mechanics, you'll see comments here. Even if you get 100% on an assignment, I really want to encourage you to open this, because I will sometimes put, hey, you achieve this well, but for week 5 or week 8 or whatever week is coming up, you might want to add some content related to X, Y, and Z. So I encourage you, no matter what your score is, open the graded rubric and read all the specific feedback for each block. Some assignments have 3 or 4 areas of feedback. Some of them have 10. So open it up, look at each one, make note of the issues that and the tips to be successful, make note of those. And that way, on your future assignments, you'll ace the assignment all the way through, or you'll at least get closer to perfection on it. I always try and give good feedback. I don't do cookie cutter feedback, so you're not just going to get a cut and paste. I will cut and paste some of the comments and general feedback, such as please open the graded rubric to review all of your feedback for each of and then I'll put a number, like each of the 4 rubric areas or each of the 10 rubric areas, etc. If you have questions on this, please shoot me an email. I just wanted to pull this up so you could see it and drop this recording on you, and I hope it helps. Have a great day.